Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Savannah Guthrie credits Khloe Kardashian for saving her in a career-defining moment. Savannah Guthrie is no stranger to navigating tricky situations as the co-anchor of the Today Show. Whether it's covering sensitive topics or interviewing high-profile celebrities, Guthrie has managed to maintain her poised and professional demeanor over the years. But even someone as seasoned as Savannah has had moments where things didn't go quite as planned. One such moment, which she recalled during a recent interview with Andy Cohen on SiriusXM, revealed an unexpected, embarrassing incident that could have been much worse if not for the quick thinking of none other than Khloe Kardashian. In a candid conversation, Savannah opened up about one of her most uncomfortable moments on live television. Andy Cohen, known for asking bold questions, was curious about Savannah's most embarrassing on-air experiences, and Savannah didn't hold back. For me, it was a particular moment early in my career when I was just starting out, Savannah began. She went on to describe how she found herself facing one of the most awkward situations she had ever encountered during an interview with Khloe Kardashian. The nave anchor and the difficult question. Savannah's career at the Today Show had just begun, and like any budding journalist, she was eager to make an impression. But as with any ambitious young reporter, she soon found herself confronting one of the most sensitive topics in celebrity culture: a long-standing rumor about the paternity of Khloe Kardashian. At the time, the world was abuzz with gossip that suggested Khloe's biological father might not have been her late father, Robert Kardashian, but rather someone else. The rumor had persisted for years, with many speculating that Khloe might have been the product of an affair between Kris Jenner and O.J. Simpson. For a fresh anchor like Savannah, who was still learning the ropes of high-pressure interviews, it felt like an impossible question to ask. Savannah knew the producers had set a clear directive for her: ask Khloe Kardashian about the paternity rumors and get an answer. However, the thought of asking such a personal and potentially hurtful question made Savannah uncomfortable. In a moment of hesitation, she did what many would. She put it off until the last possible second. As the interview progressed, the looming question hung over her, and the time to ask it seemed to slip away. "I thought, I'll just ask it later, towards the end of the interview," Savannah admitted with a laugh, acknowledging how naive she had been at the time. She felt the pressure mounting as she realized the time was running out, and her opportunity to ask the tough question was quickly vanishing. But the producers were clear: it had to be done. "It was now or never," Savannah recalled, "and I had to ask." The hard out and the countdown. One of the major challenges Savannah faced was what's known in the broadcast world as the hard out. This is the strict deadline when a show must wrap up, regardless of what's still left to say. For the Today Show, this meant a countdown to when the broadcast would go dark. As the clock ticked down, Savannah realized she had mere seconds to squeeze in the infamous question before the show would abruptly end. The pressure mounted as she prepared to ask Khloe the tough question. In her own words, Savannah was naive at the time and didn't realize how important it was to approach sensitive topics head-on and with confidence. With the show's timing closing in, she blurted out the question in the final moments. "Khloe, and just real quickly, in the seconds we have, there've been some stories that Robert Kardashian is not your father. Is he?" As the words left her mouth, Savannah knew she had just tossed a grenade into the room. What would Khloe say? Would she react defensively? Or worse, would she refuse to answer altogether? But to Savannah's surprise, Khloe Kardashian handled the situation with remarkable grace, poise, and, surprisingly, humor. Khloe Kardashian comes to the rescue. As the seconds ticked away, Savannah braced herself for a potentially disastrous outcome. But in what could only be described as a stroke of genius, Khloe responded with a calm and collected answer that not only diffused the tension, but also saved Savannah from a potentially embarrassing situation. "And God bless her, I will always, if I saw her today, "I'd hug her for this," Savannah recalled. "Khloe just looked at me, and she's like, yep, I know. Nothing to it." In the final moments before the show's hard out, Savannah quickly wrapped up the segment, saying, "And we'll be right back," before the screen cut to black. The relief was palpable. What could have been a disastrous, uncomfortable moment was instead transformed into a graceful exchange, and Savannah credits Khloe for making it all possible. "She saved my butt," Savannah said, expressing genuine gratitude for the way Khloe handled the situation. While many celebrities might have bristled at such an invasive question, Khloe took it in stride, answering without hesitation and showing immense professionalism under pressure. For Savannah, it was a turning point in her career, teaching her the value of being prepared for hard questions, but also the importance of compassion and understanding when faced with tough situations. A lesson learned. Since that unforgettable moment, Savannah has learned to handle uncomfortable questions with more poise and confidence. She's also come to appreciate the importance of addressing difficult topics sooner rather than later, rather than letting them fester until the last possible second. The experience with Khloe was one of growth for Savannah, and she often looks back on it with a mix of gratitude and humor. "I was so embarrassed at the time," Savannah admitted, "but I'll never forget how Khloe made it so much easier for me. She showed me how to handle difficult questions with grace, and I'll always be grateful for that." In hindsight, Savannah recognizes how lucky she was to have Khloe in her corner. "She's a doll," Savannah said fondly. "Khloe didn't have to be kind to me, but she was, and that made all the difference." Khloe's impact beyond the interview. Khloe Kardashian's impact didn't just stop at that one interview. For Savannah, it was a lesson in the importance of handling pressure with professionalism and compassion. Khloe's calm demeanor in the face of a tough question was something Savannah would carry with her throughout her career. What's more, it showed that celebrities like Khloe, often perceived as out of touch or overly glamorous, could still have a deep well of kindness and understanding, even in the most awkward of situations. Khloe's actions that day proved that professionalism and empathy could go hand in hand, creating a moment of collaboration between two women from entirely different worlds. Savannah's story has become a fan favorite among the Today Show viewers, with many applauding Khloe for her quick thinking and ability to handle a difficult situation with poise. It's a reminder that in the fast-paced world of live television, things can go wrong in an instant. But with the right amount of preparation, and sometimes a little help from an unexpected source, even the most awkward moments can be saved. Conclusion. In the world of live television, awkward moments are inevitable. But for Savannah Guthrie, one of the most cringe-worthy situations in her career turned into a beautiful lesson in professionalism, thanks to the help of a quick-thinking Khloe Kardashian. Savannah's story is a testament to the power of kindness and grace under pressure, and it serves as a reminder that even the most challenging interviews can be salvaged with the right support. Whether on air or off, Khloe proved that sometimes a little bit of empathy can go a long way.